Hello everyone and welcome back to Sports Today. So we have a bit of a breaking news update for you. Unfortunately, it's one that was a little bit scary. At least it certainly would be if you are a fan of the English cricket team. Now you remember that England are currently in Pakistan for test. They're there for a test match series, and of course, don't forget they won the first test at Rawalpindi in some convincing fashion. But they're in for a bit of a scare, or they were in for a bit of a scare in Multan ahead of the second test because just about a kilometer away from their hotel, they had heard gunshots blaring out. So naturally, there was a lot of concern from the English team members and even obviously the support staff and everyone else who was there. They were, of course, reassured later on that it had nothing to do with their visit and that it wasn't necessarily something that could be linked to, terror angle or anything of that sort. As it turns out, though, it was unfortunately part of a local gang warfare kind of thing, and that was the reason why the shots were fired. So that's the main reason why, in fact, you heard those gunshots ringing around the hotel room of course, the hotel where the Pakistan team as well as the English team are in fact staying. So that is the major breaking news update. Unfortunately, it's not something that the Pakistan team or in fact even the England team would have wanted to be happening. I mean, something that would definitely be very disconcerting. If you're in another country, if you're there for something and well something like this happens, definitely not an ideal situation for the English team. But the good thing is, of course, that there was no actual harm done, and that as things stand, there doesn't seem to be any danger in terms of whether or not there's no danger to the English team personally per se. So in that regard, I think we can all say that the England team would be feeling relieved, and they have been reassured by the local authorities that look, this has nothing to do with you guys, but it's just something that unfortunately happened. In fact, to make things better for them, at least 4 arrests were also made in relation to the firing that was done. And afterwards, the England, they continued on with their training sessions and all that was supposed to be held afterwards. And in fact, if it is worth noting that the England team had a greater military presence in and around their training camp than what was seen even in Rawalpindi. So there's a lot of security that has been provided to the England players. And what's more is that according to media reports in England, there is in fact, it's been confirmed that this won't really, impact their security plans in any way, shape, or form, and more importantly, it won't really throw anything into disarray. So the breaking news, you guys are just joining us ahead of the second test between England and Pakistan. There was some firing that was heard about a kilometer away from the English team hotel. Luckily, there were in fact arrests made, and they were reassured very, very clearly that look, this has nothing to do with you. It's unrelated, it's gang warfare, and the arrests have been made. There's plenty of security there for the England team, but of course, it does serve as a bit of a reminder as to how difficult most visiting teams really find it to actually have tours in Pakistan. So that is the breaking news update from our side. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Don't forget, shower your love. You can like, share, subscribe, leave us a comment. Tap that bell icon if you haven't already. You'll know when it is we're going live and uploading a new video for you guys. You can also then go and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and last but not least, don't forget to download the AajTak app. So thank you all for joining us. Bye bye for now.